Great to be joined on the line by Senator Tom Davis. We talked last week, Senator, about you going to Columbia to visit the State Infrastructure Bank and also the Department of Transportation and try to salvage the bridge project, the Highway 278 corridor project. How'd those meetings go?
They went well, Bob, and thanks for having me. I mean,
Sure.
things are coming into focus, and this is where things stand right now. Based on, the meetings I had last week with the Secretary of Transportation and also the chairman of the State Infrastructure Bank, they have both given Beaufort County until March 31st of next year to come up with a plan on how it intends to pay for the entire project. Now, as you'll recall, we have about $300 million on hand, and the cost is about $480 million. So there's a $180 million shortfall. And the proposal that was made by the Beaufort County and the town to the DOT and the CIV a few months ago was that the local government would come up with $90 million of that $180 million shortfall. And the State Infrastructure Bank and the DOT, the request was they would come up with the balance of $90 million. Mm-hmm. They have not made a commitment in that regard, Bob, but my strong sense is that if Beaufort County came up with $90 million, that we would get the additional $90 million or whatever it is from those two state agencies. But what this extension to March 31st of next year gives us is an opportunity for the community to have one last final, very specific conversation about what it wants to do in regard to this project. I was able to find out from the DOT secretary that if the larger project doesn't go forward and just the first span coming from the mainland on the Pinckney Island is done, what would that look like? And I was able to confirm that it would be a new bridge. It would not be a repair of the existing bridge. Okay. There would not be, a constraining of traffic or ingress and egress at all. So that was good news. That the fallback is if just that first span is done, which is the one that's structurally deficient, it would be a new 3-lane bridge that would go from the mainland to Pinckney Island, parallel to the existing bridge span immediately to the south. Okay. So that's on the table. What's also on the table is, we've got $300 million, reserved for this project, $120 million from the Infrastructure Bank, $80 million from Beaufort County, and the penny sales tax in 2018, and then the balance from the DOT. Do you just want to take that $300 million and do what you can with it? In other words, go ahead and do a new span from the mainland to Pinckney Island, and then from Pinckney Island, a new span going from Pinckney to the mainland? Or do you want to go ahead and try to put together the whole package? But I think it's really important now for the county council and the town council to present very specific options to the people and then to hold public hearings on this so that one last opportunity, we have the issues narrowed down now and the focus is very specific. We've had a lot of discussion about this in the past, but it's one thing to have a discussion about something that's theoretical, and it's another to have a meaningful community conversation about specific alternatives. And so I think what this March 31st extension gives us, Bob, is one last chance to go back to the people and to figure out exactly what it is they want the entrance to Hilton Head Island to look like.
All right. Have you had a chance, well, I know we're around the holidays, have you had a chance yet to talk to county leaders or to Hilton Head town leaders about exactly that?
Yes, I've had a conversation both with the chairman of county council and the county administrator and the mayor of Hilton Head and the town manager of Hilton Head. And my very strong sense is they agree with that approach, that I think there'll probably be an effort by the county council and the town council in some work sessions to come up with what the 3 or 4 different specific options look like. And then my understanding is they would be in favor of, although they haven't scheduled it yet, and it's up to them, but my strong sense that they're in favor of then taking those specific alternatives for a joint public meeting where people could attend and comment on these. And really, this is how it's supposed to work. You give specific proposals, you narrow it down, and then you present it to people, and people make their cases either for it or against it. Council members make decisions based on all the facts in hand. So this thing is coming to a close, Bob, but the public is an important constituency here that needs to be part of the final decision-making process.
Thank you so much, Senator. Again, good luck through the holidays, and we'll talk to you again soon.
You as well, Bob. Thanks for having me.
We'll be back with more right after this.